Hey everybody, I am sorry, I'm just getting back to you now. I have been slammed busy this whole week. As a matter of fact, anybody that wants a call, there's no availability. So we're gonna have to do next week. So it's next week's already filling up. So anybody that wants their one-on-one, make sure you get back to me as soon as possible, because now it's getting to be so busy to where you're going to have to let me know before Friday or Saturday before it gets busy, like when I do the schedule. So yes, anyways, I wanted to let you guys all know that. So anyways, guys, I'm going to do the introduction. Hello everybody, I am Coach Meg. You can call me Meg, Megan, Coach Meg, Coach Megan, whatever you want to call me. You can call me Sister in Christ, whatever you want to call me. I am a restoration life coach. The Lord has equipped me to be able to stand in the gap for all of you in prayer and to be able to help you on this journey. I have been through it. I know how hard it is, how difficult it is, and this journey is not for the weak. So I am specialized and am qualified by the Lord in the mind of prodigals, marriage restoration, kingdom marriage, standing for the promises that the Lord promises, even though it looks absolutely impossible. I am here to help with, health, like when your health gets attacked. I've been through that. Financial, been through that. And when I talk about this, I mean like the drastic end. I am here to help you restore your identity in Jesus Christ, to break off the idols in your life, deliverance, healing, you name it. If you would like to have a one-on-one call with me, my prices are very affordable. You can email me at deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. The Lord has called me to do this. He has called me to quit my job, my business actually before this shut down, in order to do this. So if you would like help with this, you can contact me again at deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. Okay, so we also have a support group, guys. You don't have to do this alone. So come on over to our support group on Facebook, Dead Marriages Redeemed. I hope to see you there, guys. Okay, so now we're going to get into the question. How do we prevent our hearts from hardening? This is a very good question. So this is going to take a lot of inner work. This is why I tell all of you to make sure you get someone to, work with on this journey, a coach, somebody that's been through it, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of things that you don't know you're suffering with that you need somebody to pull out of you, okay? Like, for instance, my coach pulls things out of me on the regular, okay? So you have to have somebody that's going to be able to help you with that. Now, with this, our hearts usually become hardened over unforgiveness. And unforgiveness stems from, bitterness and anger and hate, when people are not only projecting that, but then you end up developing that from them projecting that. So then that turns into deep-rooted anger, bitterness, hate, deep rooted, which then over time becomes unforgiveness that you know nothing about. So it becomes in layers. We don't realize that there's layers to even that. So something that we don't know about is how much healing is required in this journey. This is why this is one of those things where we can't really expect it to be completely done overnight and done in the blink of an eye like we want it to be. Because God has a lot of work to do. He has a lot of work. So something that I really want to establish here is you really got to be doing your inner work, okay? God gives us instructions on this journey. And when we have the instructions, I like to compare it to an onion. Anybody that does one-on-ones with me knows I always use an onion. He's going to peel back every layer. So maybe you're really struggling with, you know, pride. He's going to come for that pride. Okay? And one of the ways, a lot of you guys don't like to hear this, that pride is targeted is through humility. And something that is going to prevent our hearts from getting hard is just that, humility. Because let me ask you something. When everything is stripped off of you and you are in complete nakedness, okay, how do I put this? How can you stay in that hard-heartedness? That's why it's not really something you could prevent. It's something more or less that you let the Lord do whatever he has to do in you to get rid of it. He has to get all the yuck out. He has to get all that yuck out. So something I always tell my clients is, it's like an onion. He's going to peel back each layer. So this is one thing that I love to know, like with each client, is what the Lord's instructions are, like recently. And then if they don't know, then I kind of go with what I'm seeing, and we kind of like go from there. But you can't really prevent a hard heart. You have to be open to the Lord doing the work in you that needs to be done to get the yuck out. Now, we're never going to be free of yuck. We're human. But as soon as we see that yuck coming in, okay, that's when we truly can work at that to expose it. So I told you guys, well, I told most of my clients this, I manifested last week with offense. And when I did, even though I've been delivered from that, as soon as I recognized it, I bind, rebuked, canceled it, took accountability to the person I was talking to, okay? And I had the victory. What Satan doesn't realize is when we get like a hard heart, okay, because of something that takes place, which comes over time. A hard heart happens over time. It's not something that just happens. So you can't really prevent it, but what you have to do is be open to the Lord. Like if you feel like you hate your spouse, I was just told this from a client today, that the Lord pulled out of this client that they hated their spouse. We have to come to terms with it, guys. We can't run from it. We can't pretend we don't feel these feelings, because I'm going to tell you something. If you do that, how on earth can the Lord heal you and get rid of that hard heart if you won't even admit that you have a hard heart in the first place? Because I got news for all of us. We can say all day long, oh, we don't feel things. He knows what's deep in that heart. He knows. He knows what is deep in that heart. So we can't lie to him. We could say all day long, oh, we don't have unforgiveness. That's what I was pulling. About a month ago, I was saying I don't have any unforgiveness. And, you know, when I was down in Tennessee, it was pulled out of me that I still have some unforgiveness towards some people that I thought I completely was healed from. But see, and some prophets told me this. Now see, the Lord knows that. So like we can really feel that we are completely, you know, have forgiven somebody. We have completely, you know, got over something that they did. We've moved on with our life. We think that. But the Lord knows what's deep in that heart. And sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we don't know that. So we have to really come to the Lord with an open heart, mind, and soul. We can't lie and pretend that we don't feel these feelings. Okay? That truly is what's going to help prevent getting a hard heart. Because when you're lying to yourself, when God knows the truth, think about it. The healing is what's really going to help get rid of a hard heart. If you want my honest opinion, you can't really prevent from getting a hard heart, but what you can do is tell the Lord how you feel and keep releasing it every day. That's going to help majorly. That's really going to help, is keep releasing it to him over and over and over and over again. So I hope that helps. I really hope that helps. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless each and every single one of you. If you could, guys, please like this video. It helps big time. and leaving a nice positive comment. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.